Get ready because the news cycle is absolutely exploding, and we've got the hottest, most talked about updates right here, right now. The pace is relentless, the stories are massive, and you absolutely do not want to miss a single second of this. From incredible directorial insights to a cinematic showdown that's got everyone talking, we're diving deep into the stories that are dominating headlines and shaping conversations. Buckle up, because this is your essential download of what you need to know, delivered with the energy you expect. Let's get into it. First up, a director reveals what it was like working with two of Hollywood's biggest stars in a project that's generating serious buzz. Then, we're breaking down a film that's being hailed as a delicious spectacle of marital warfare, with critics raving about the performances and the sharp writing. We'll also take you behind the scenes to a stunning location that played a surprising role in bringing this cinematic vision to life. And finally, get ready for an intimate conversation with the leading actors themselves, as they share their experiences, their friendship, and what they learned from their latest, unforgettable collaboration. Don't go anywhere, hit that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. A dreamy collaboration unveiled. Director Jay Roach describes his experience working with acclaimed actors Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch as nothing short of dreamy. This highly anticipated project, The Roses, is an adaptation of Warren Adler's 1981 novel, The War of the Roses, a story famously brought to the screen in 1989 with a star-studded cast. Roach, known for his work on Meet the Parents and Austin Powers, expressed his delight in collaborating with such talent. He noted that the creative process with Colman and Cumberbatch was exceptionally smooth and rewarding, contributing to the film's overall positive reception during its development. The screenplay, penned by Tony McNamara, known for his work on The Favorite and Poor Things, promises the same sharp wit and dark humor that audiences have come to expect. Roach highlighted how the actors embodied their roles with a depth and nuance that elevated the material, making the challenging dynamics of their characters feel both authentic and compelling. The film delves into the complexities of a marriage that, while initially appearing idyllic, descends into a bitter and often darkly comedic conflict. Roach mentioned that the script provided ample opportunity for the actors to showcase their range, and they both delivered performances that exceeded expectations. The director also touched upon the unique atmosphere on set, fostered by a shared vision and mutual respect among the cast and crew. This collaborative spirit, he believes, was crucial in capturing the film's specific tone and emotional arc. The anticipation for The Roses is high, with early buzz suggesting a standout performance from the leading duo and a directorial vision that skillfully balances humor and drama. The project aims to capture the essence of the original story while offering a fresh perspective for contemporary audiences, exploring themes of love, ambition, and the often unforeseen consequences of marital discord. Audience impact. Fans are eagerly awaiting the release, praising the director's vision and the casting choices, expecting a cinematic experience that is both entertaining and thought-provoking. But the story doesn't end with the director's perspective. Get ready to dive into the critical reception of this cinematic battleground. Next, we unpack the electrifying reviews for The Roses. Marital warfare as a delicious spectacle. Jay Roach's The Roses transforms Warren Adler's darkly comedic novel into a Sisyphean love story, with Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman finding gleeful ruin in each other's company. This venomous comedy finds twisted joy in marital destruction, marking a significant cinematic event. The film, set to release on Friday, August 29, boasts a stellar cast including Andy Samberg, Allison Janney, Belinda Bromelo, Ncuti Gatwa, Sunita Mani, Zoe Kao, Jamie Demetriou, and Kate McKinnon, all under Roach's sharp direction and Tony McNamara's witty screenplay. The narrative centers on Theo, Cumberbatch, and Ivy, Colman, an architect and a chef whose initial meeting is marked by a whirlwind romance that quickly leads them to uproot their lives for a new beginning in the U.S. They establish a seemingly perfect life in Mendocino, complete with successful careers and a beautiful family. However, the cracks begin to show when Theo, in a moment of misguided generosity, encourages Ivy to pursue her own career ambitions, leading her to open a seaside restaurant named we've got crabs. This decision marks the beginning of their marital unraveling. On the same night Theo's architectural project faces a major setback, Ivy receives critical acclaim for her restaurant, igniting a firestorm of ambition, resentment, and escalating conflict. Roach directs this descent into marital chaos with a brisk, caustic glee. The film, running at a tight 1 hour and 45 minutes, skillfully extracts every ounce of comedic and dramatic potential from its A-list cast. Cumberbatch and Colman are a formidable pair, their chemistry igniting not through romance, but through sheer combustion. They expertly deliver McNamara's dialogue, which is a brilliant concoction of tartness, profanity, and inventive wit, sharp enough to cut deep. Beyond the humor and absurdity, the screenplay offers a poignant exploration of marital breakdown, the suffocation of one partner, the desperation of the other, and the chilling transformation of love into bitter competition. The film leaves audiences in stitches yet unsettled, pondering the fragility of relationships. The supporting cast, a collection of comic powerhouses, adds its own layer of deranged delight. Andy Samberg and Kate McKinnon portray Barry and Amy, a couple exploring unconventional relationship dynamics, with McKinnon delivering an unhinged performance that defies easy categorization. Amidst the turmoil, the film offers moments of visual splendor, from sun-drenched kitchens to the dramatic Mendocino coastline. Notably, the film has also sparked a new internet phenomenon with Daddy Benedict Cumberbatch, captured in a memorable scene sprinting through town in athletic shorts, showcasing both his physical presence and confidence. McNamara orchestrates a dinner scene that is a masterclass in cinematic confrontation, and both Cumberbatch and Colman ensure their characters remain grounded, avoiding caricature. Theo and Ivy are portrayed as equally monstrous and sympathetic, each deserving of the other's escalating wrath. The film's conclusion is abrupt and unconventional, perhaps even leaving some viewers unsatisfied, but its impact lies in the journey, the exhilarating spectacle of two brilliant actors dismantling their characters and each other with captivating intensity. The film's greatest pleasure is the giddy thrill of witnessing a marriage disintegrate in real time, demonstrating that the antithesis of love isn't hate, but indifference. Theo and Ivy's scorched earth approach to despising one another reveals that even destruction can forge a unique, albeit twisted, form of intimacy. Audience impact. Critics are hailing the film as a masterclass in dark comedy, with particular praise for the chemistry between Cumberbatch and Colman and the sharp, witty screenplay. While the on-screen drama is captivating, the real-world connection between the stars adds another layer of fascination. Next, we explore how a picturesque English restaurant doubled as a California backdrop in The Roses. A culinary gem's cinematic transformation. In a fascinating twist of cinematic alchemy, The Roses utilized a beautiful English seafood restaurant, the Black Swan, to authentically portray the sun-drenched coastal setting of Mendocino, California. This inspired choice by director Jay Roach and the production team allowed for the creation of a visually stunning backdrop that perfectly complemented the film's narrative of marital discord and ambition. The restaurant, renowned for its exquisite seafood and charming ambience, provided an idyllic yet grounded setting for the burgeoning careers and eventual unraveling of Theo and Ivy's marriage. The decision to film in England, specifically at the Black Swan, stemmed from a desire to capture a specific aesthetic that resonated with the film's tone and thematic elements. While Mendocino offers a distinct Californian coastal vibe, the production team found that the Black Swan, with its rustic charm and proximity to the English coast, could evoke a similar feeling of aspirational beauty and underlying tension. This strategic location choice not only proved to be a creative success, but also offered practical advantages for the production. The ability to recreate the Californian atmosphere within an English setting speaks volumes about the meticulous attention to detail that went into crafting the film's visual landscape. The Black Swan, located in Oldstead, North Yorkshire, is a Michelin-starred establishment celebrated for its innovative cuisine and commitment to local, seasonal ingredients. Its transformation into a key filming location for The Roses added an unexpected layer of prestige and intrigue to the project. The restaurant's interiors and exteriors were adapted to reflect the specific needs of the story, serving as the backdrop for crucial scenes that depicted the couple's professional lives and personal struggles. The juxtaposition of the restaurant's real-world acclaim with its fictional role in the film adds a meta-narrative element, blurring the lines between reality and cinematic illusion. This creative use of location highlights a common practice in filmmaking where distinct environments are meticulously crafted to serve the story. The success of this approach in The Roses underscores the power of production design and location scouting in enhancing a film's overall impact. The audience is, in essence, transported to a place that feels both familiar and subtly altered, mirroring the character's own journey through the complexities of their relationship. The choice of the black swan not only provided a visually appealing setting, but also contributed to the film's authentic portrayal of a couple striving for success against a backdrop of escalating personal conflict. Audience impact. Food enthusiasts and film buffs alike are intrigued by the revelation of the restaurant's dual role, sparking conversations about the art of cinematic location scouting and the seamless blending of real-world settings with fictional narratives. With the film's settings and critical reception established, the focus now shifts to the stars themselves and their personal reflections on the project. Next, we hear directly from Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman about their friendship and experiences making The Roses. A friendship forged in cinematic fire. Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman, two of the most celebrated actors of their generation, have joined forces on screen in The Roses, a razor-sharp comedic retelling of Warren Adler's War of the Roses. Their collaboration, built on a foundation of long-standing friendship, brings a refreshing authenticity to the complex and often agitated characters of Theo and Ivy Rose. Both actors also served as executive producers, taking an active role in the film's development from its inception to its completion, a process they describe as creating a family of creatives. Colman, known for her Oscar-winning performance in The Favorite and Emmy-winning role in The Crown, and Cumberbatch, recognized for his Academy Award-nominated work in The Imitation Game and his iconic portrayal of Doctor Strange, bring a wealth of experience to their roles. They discussed how their career choices have evolved, with Colman expressing a preference for roles that allow her to stay closer to home and characters that reflect more life experience, particularly those of women who are perhaps a bit more seasoned and, as she puts it, a little angrier. Cumberbatch echoed this sentiment, emphasizing his desire to step outside his comfort zone and take on challenging roles that keep both him and the audience engaged. Their on-screen dynamic as a couple navigating the tumultuous waters of marital warfare is fueled by a palpable chemistry that transcends mere performance. When asked about advice they would give their characters, Theo and Ivy, during their heated arguments, Cumberbatch suggested, Let go of your certainty and your ego and just have the conversation. What's the thing between you that you're losing? The relationship. You still love each other, you idiot. Colman offered a more playful approach, recalling how she used to diffuse tension with her children by making them look at each other and try not to giggle, a tactic she believes could have helped Theo and Ivy reconnect. Both actors spoke highly of the collaborative process, highlighting the joy of working with a friend. Cumberbatch described the project as being crafted out of friendship, a mutual desire to work together that materialized into this film. Their involvement as executive producers allowed them to shape the project, manage logistics, and contribute to editorial notes, making the entire process a fulfilling creative outlet. They find that as they age, the parts become more interesting, especially for female characters who have accumulated more life experience and perhaps a touch more righteous anger. Colman's observation that their husbands handle the logistical heavy lifting while they focus on the creative aspects underscores a balanced partnership in both their personal and professional lives. This synergy between their personal rapport and professional dedication is evident in their performances, making The Roses a compelling exploration of a relationship's rise and fall, seen through the eyes of two actors who genuinely enjoy each other's company and craft. Audience impact. Fans are delighted by the candid insights into the actors' friendship and their approach to their roles, appreciating the personal touch they bring to the film's promotion and the shared joy they find in their work. As we wrap up our deep dives, it's time for a quick recap of all the stories that made waves this week. We'll bring you a lightning round of the top headlines and a final call to action. And that's a wrap on another action-packed news update. We covered a director's dreamy experience with top talent, a film critics are calling a delicious spectacle of marital strife, a surprising location doubling as a cinematic setting, and an intimate chat with the stars themselves. Don't miss out on any future updates. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all social platforms for even more. See you next time.